Um, so for anyone who sees this, I'm currently in a horrible state, so I will be off of YouTube for a while. Um, so Jess just broke up with me. Not happy about it. Um, I'm actually pretty dead inside right now, and I'm serious. This was something that was honestly scary for me. Um, I don't know what to say about it. We literally live together, so it's gonna be awkward. But apparently, she has something else um, that she wanted to tell me, and apparently, she is currently with someone else. Um, I'm not really surprised knowing her flirtatious personality, but it still hits a bit hard. Um, Harder than my dick. Okay, so this was an April Fool's joke. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm horrible at acting. Okay, sorry, my recording stopped. This was an April Fool's thing. I don't know why my recording stopped. Um, God, I suck at acting, but I still wanted to do it. But believe it or not, Jess and I actually, she did make a joke about breaking up with me earlier today, because it is currently 2:51 a.m. And as soon as it hit midnight, she literally got out of the car. You guys don't know, she was drunk. She was sleeping outside in the car. It's a choice she made, that if she's drunk with her friends when she's out, her friend will drive her here, and then basically I give the friend a bus pass, because normally her friend is the one who takes the bus. She can drive, doesn't have a car though, so normally she takes the bus anyways. But I give her a free bus pass because I have bus passes I can give her, and she drives just here and then takes the bus back home, which is actually closer to here than it is to the place where they go to drink. It's not even a bar; it's an arcade, but whatever. Yeah, so Jess got out of the car, and at first she looked dead serious, and I thought maybe she was still drunk or something. And she just goes, "Hey, so I just got a call. Um, my my other boyfriend told me I have to dump you." And I'm like, "What? Wait, what's going on?" And I was like in shock. I didn't know how to respond. And she was, "Yeah, so you remember?" She didn't laugh. I'm laughing right now. She was like dead serious. She's not serious. She looked dead serious. She goes, "Do you remember my friend, my old friend Lucas?" And I go, "Yeah. What about him? You guys dated a few years ago." And she, "Yeah. We never broke up." And I'm like, "Really?" Because you guys seem to be different from back then. Because believe it or not, Jess and him were very close back then. Nowadays, they don't really speak much that I've seen. They were like close enough where they would literally get together in public and just like hang out and all that, and kiss in public, which was kind of awkward because they did it way too much. And then after they broke up, which was they both agreed on it, um, or they told me they broke up, which is why I was like, did they really break up? Like, what's going on? She wouldn't betray me like this. I know she wouldn't, but something else is going on here. Because Jess, believe it or not, she wouldn't do that to me. She's not that kind of person. I've known her since I was a lot younger. She's not the kind of person who does that to anyone. Not like, I mean, it's a joke, yes, because it's April Fools, but like, so she literally set a timer on her phone for midnight. Thank God she was definitely hungover, by the way. She had a massive headache, but she still came in and did it. Oh God. But basically she goes, "Yeah, we never really broke up. We just told you that." And I go, "Okay." She goes, "We've been dating for like 3 years now." And they go, or she goes, "Yeah, we just kind of told you that because you and Lucas were friends, and it was a bit awkward with everything going on, always with you around." And I go, "Wasn't really awkward, but if you're serious about this, I wish you told me sooner." And she just like, I thought for a second I saw a little, like, grin, like a little snuck grin. She snook grinning, which she did. But I was like, man, this has to be tricking me, because it was like sudden, and I looked up. I'm like, and I look up, and she just like, it was just like a split second thing, and she just goes, yeah, so, he finally told me that if I want to be with him, I have to break up with you. And I go, oh, you're not kidding right now, are you? And she just goes, I'm like, oh, you bitch. You bitch. Yeah, she, at probably 12:01 at this point, she walked in the door at 12, but at 12:01, she broke and just started laughing, and I'm like, oh, you bitch. You bitch. By the way, I call her bitch, she calls me bitchy. Actually, she calls me bitchy, I call her bitchier. It's something we do, okay? It's not being rude or disrespectful to each other. It's just us being playful. It's just a word at this point. And as someone who grew up in a strict Christian family, it's hard for me to say that. But believe it or not, it's like, that's how she's playful in the first place. She didn't grow up in the same kind of family as me, so she's used to swearing. With me, even I hesitate on swearing unless it's something that I really have trouble holding back the curse words, because they come up very easily when I'm passionate about something or very angry about something. I get angry quite a bit, and let me explain. It's never this bad. I don't get angry enough where I swear, or I curse, or I even somewhat curse, like, darn it. Actually, I do that all the time, but you know what I mean. I don't substitute swear words either. I just kind of I saw dang, or dang it, or like, oh, damn non. If you guys don't know, what was it? Who was Damn Non? I can't remember. It was a character I made years ago. It was like Damien Damn Non, or Damn Noon. I don't remember. He was a character I made up years ago, but that's just something that stuck in my head. Oh, Damn Non. It was a funny name I liked. But yeah, I was literally this can't be real. What's going on here? Something's not right. And at the same time, I was kind of questioning her, because I mean, she's very flirtatious with people in general. I gotta pull my chair over. Hold on, everybody. I'm trying not to unplug my phone. Knock the chair. Screw it, I'll just stand. Whatever. She's very flirtatious with people. I'm actually really tired right now, so I have to sit down. I'll just lean against the wall. There we go. She's very flirtatious with people. It's kind of her it's her personality. She's very seductive, as I call it. And I believe it's not on purpose. It's just kind of who she is. She's kind of playful when it comes to speaking with people, and by that I mean she's flirtatious. I don't know how else to phrase it. She'll flirt with people and not mean to, but it'll come across to them as a flirt, which I mean is normal for her. And a lot of the time, when my friends come over and she's here, so far no one else has really had a problem with it. I've had 3 friends come over and actually meet her. Let's just say they were a bit it was a bit awkward, but I had told them beforehand that yes, she is a bit flirty and she doesn't exactly come across as she doesn't come across as the kind of person who would stay with one person. Is that a good way to phrase it? She even called herself a whore, for crying out loud. She basically is. If she had the choice to be in an orgy, she would. Just gonna put that out there right now, okay? But no, Jess is she already has informed me, believe it or not, at one point she had multiple boyfriends, but only because she didn't know about it. There was a guy who apparently, when she was drunk for the first time ever, they had agreed to go out dating, and apparently she didn't remember that. So of course, she didn't even know that was a thing. But that was the only time she's ever been with multiple guys at once. And it wasn't on purpose. And it wasn't they were seeing each other. They just kind of agreed upon it, and then a few weeks later, he's like, so do you want to go on a first date? And she goes, what? And believe it or not, he was one of my friends as well, because we used to share a lot of our friends. And let's just say a lot of my friends who haven't met her are a bit creeped out about how flirty she is. But at the same time, she's not the kind of person who would go and cheat or lie to anyone about her actual relationship. She's very open about it. She's not exactly the kind of person who would even hide it. If she did go and do that, which she probably wouldn't in the first place, knowing her, she'd be too afraid to, or too, like, she'd see it as a huge betrayal of everyone, as well as herself. And, but if she ever did, it would be impossible for her to lie about it. Because she is, even though she's kind of a sadist and she loves being a sadistic bitch, don't take that out of context. She is, and she agrees upon it. It's not that I'm not insulting her in any way. She tells me she is a sadistic bitch, and I agree. Especially since she has a freaking whip collection. Just gonna point that out. I need to get a haircut. wait, let me get the kill me look. Kill me. Wait. Just kill me already. Just do it! End my suffering! Anyways. Love my hair so much. Anyways. There we go. Good enough. Get on my face. Anyways, yeah, so this was definitely an April Fool's joke. But, Jess got me before I could even, like, it was literally at midnight. She walked in and started this whole thing. That clever bitch. She's back out in the car, though. I banished her from the house. Actually, the car's that way, but whatever. I didn't banish her. She just wanted to go back up to the car, but she had an alarm set at midnight to come in and kind of, yeah. But she went back out to the car to sleep because she's not going up those stairs. She just can't. She's still a bit drunk. She's basically over it. She gets over being drunk quite easily, but the hangover stays for a while. And like I said, like I always say, she can hold her alcohol quite well, but when she goes drinking out with friends, she's smashed. Just there's no denying it. She's gonna get smashed. That's just the end of the story. Actually, oh my god, I just realized her friend warned me about this. Hard head. Anyways, yeah, her friend had warned me that I should be prepared for something from her. I just thought it was like, yeah, she's drunk. Just be prepared. And it's not new. She's come home drunk twice now, I think, other than today. So this is the third time. So it's nothing new, but at the same time, get out of my face. I'm just gonna hold my hair back. It's nothing new. Oh god, I'm going bald. I'm getting bald. I'm just kidding. Not too much hair for me to go bald. She's like, yeah, you should probably be prepared for tonight. Just be careful in case something happens. And I'm like, don't worry, I got this. This isn't the first time she's come over drunk. And she goes, okay. And she leaves. And I was wondering why it was a bit suspicious that she would warn me when this is the third time. I feel like an idiot. Anyways, I feel like a bigger idiot for... What the hell? What was that, by the way? There was like a bird that just flew past the window and it's still dark out. It actually landed on the windowsill and then just flew away. I have antennae. I am Alien J. Hee hee hee. I am Jalien. I really have way too much hair. What is up with my hair? It always makes these weird shapes. The other day I had like actual demon horns. They were just like and it was like the sides of my hair were just curled up into demon horns, or like ram horns, I should say. So they were just like, they weren't like the little red horns. They were just like the curled ram horns. But they weren't curled that much. They were just like actually wrong way. I'm doing the camera thing. Basically, they just came up a bit. God, I have freaking antennae. I am a Jalien. Oh, now it's just blending in. Oh well. What the heck? Also, the weather does this to my hair. Right now, it's probably because it's pretty hot in here, and the heat just kicked in. It's nice and warm when I step on the vent, but my hair doesn't like it. Gosh dang it! I haven't. What's it called? An ahage? What are they called? The little in anime characters with the little like strand of hair that sticks up. Ahage, whatever it's called. I don't know. It's I believe it's like A-H, some other vowel, G-E. Maybe not, I don't remember. It's just a little strand of hair that's normally in the center of the head, just curves up. Yeah, I have that all over my head, just everywhere is one of those. But anyways, yeah. So April Fools! Gotcha. Did I get you? Probably not. But yeah, actually, I thought my acting was pretty good in this video. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just stupid. Good thing I can accept that. I have always been stupid. That's who I am. By the way, I do want to point out, my mom and I had a little conversation about this, a little bit of a debate about me growing up. Yeah, my mom's telling me to grow up. Never! I'ma stay a baby forever. I'ma be a big baby. I'm a big bitch baby, that's for sure. I cry about everything. But no, the thing is, like, when it comes to me growing up, my mom sees that as, like, all the childish things about me. She always told me when I was younger to keep part of my child with me, like, to kind of still have that creative side of myself. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm keeping. It's just like my whole personality is that side of me. And I'm not going to be able to keep part of it because that's just who I am, okay? I'm not going to be able to grow up any more than I have. I'm very mature about certain topics. But when it comes to just who I am, I'm very silly and all over the place. I'm growing up as much as I'm going to get. There's nothing changing that. When it comes to things that are important, like jobs and all that stuff, I can be mature. I can be very professional about it. I can be the wise old man that people are calling me that when I'm in certain situations. I have a friend, my bestie, who's she's engaged, yay. At least according to her, which I wasn't informed until like 2 weeks after it happened. How dare she? How dare she not tell me right away? She got engaged, but before just cool news, that doesn't have anything to do with the story. But when she was going through hard times, I would just sit down with her and kind of help her out and even stay over at her place if she needed it. And just talk with her, help her through it. And one time we were literally laying on the living room floor because she just wanted someone there near her. Because in her room, it's kind of a big room with no one there. So she just chose to kind of sleep on the floor. And I normally sleep on the floor anyways. So I was kind of like over on the other side of a table on the floor. She's like, hey, has anyone ever told you you're really wise? I'm like, all the time. Actually, no one has. She goes, shut up. I go, that ain't happening. You know me. I can never shut up. If you tell me to shut up, it only makes me talk more. Ha ha. Victory's mine. Ha. Victory. Wait. Victory. What was the anime? Slayers. Victory. That was a Slayers reference. I love that anime. Such a classic. Man, that's anime. I haven't seen that one in years. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember like, okay, I do have to go into this. God dang, why did I have to get into Slayers? Slayers was the first anime I ever owned on DVD because at the Penfield Library we had this thing called Teen Tuesday. I mentioned it in the past. Teen Tuesday was this thing where it was like Japanese culture was like a huge part of it. So we'd watch anime, we'd eat ramen every week. We'd do a lot of Japanese culture, like we'd actually celebrate when it was Japanese holidays and all that. And one time we even had frickin' it was a Japanese drink. It was a Japanese alcoholic drink that is actually legal apparently, because it's not actually alcohol, but you can add alcohol to it in Japan, and that's what makes it the famous drink. But it's the thing that goes with the alcohol that we drink, so it's not alcohol, but it tastes the same with the alcohol. So we just got what it tastes like, basically, without the alcoholic effects. Whoa, my knuckle is actually red. You guys see that? My knuckle, let's look, just punch the wall. Ah, no, I haven't punched any walls. I haven't done that in years. Actually, that might be where that's from. I just realized that might just be a scarring from it. No, I don't think so. I would have noticed it before this. When I was younger, I punched walls because I had anger issues. Still have anger issues. Hence the. Okay, yeah, that hurt. Let's see if I can do it better. Hold on, I'm gonna punch my cabinet. Hold on. Oh, okay. I punched the hinge. I punched the little hinge. This thingy. Can you see it? The hinge. That thing. I punched that. Ow. Hold on, let's do it again. Okay, that time I didn't hit the hinge, so it didn't hurt as much. Oh, I slid really. Okay, now it's very red. I punched right on the hinge twice in that one. Oh, man, my knuckles are hard. Okay, that would hurt. Oh man, this is what being a masochist is like. Yeah. No I'm kidding. That's the thing is, I might be a masochist, but I'm not a masochist when it comes to just hurting myself. Okay, that's the difference. Has to be with someone I like. Only that special someone can hurt me. And Jess is the perfect subject for that. I'm kidding. Which I'm not kidding, that is true. But anyways, the thing is, like, when it comes to me punching things, it's just, like, it's how you get our energy. Believe it or not, I had a punching bag at my parents' house. I need to get that over here, actually. Yeah, I need to bring my punching bag over. Basically, it was just a punching bag that I would punch when I was bored. Because I was just, like, fighting stance. I can't do it with my other hand because my hand's holding the camera, but like, fighting stance, like, I can't do it right now because I don't have my second hand. Like, I actually had a fighting stance when I was younger because I preferred fist fighting over actual, like, melee combat, which is what I do now. If you guys don't know, I own a bunch of weapons. Hold on, let me find something to spin around. Hold on, stare at the ceiling for a second. Stare at my cord, apparently, that's holding the camera. Sud, ain't a sud. Mr. Sud, hello? Nope, that's a bit. That's a random basket. Mr. Sud, where's my sword? I can swing my sword, sword. My diamond sword, sword. My sword, sword, sword. My diamond sword, sword. You could not afford my diamond sword. Oh, it goes through my phone. Sword, sword. I just like this thingy. It's just a random thing to twirl. It's actually a window thingy. Anyways, wha. It's so hard to see in the camera. Hold on. Wha. Anyways, oh, hair's so messed up. Oh yeah, that's better. Anyways, if you guys don't know, this is just what I do in my free time. It's just twirling. I want to get my actual like hand in the picture. What the heck is going on in the background? Am I seeing? What's with that light? Oh, it's not the light. That's that. I was looking at that, thinking there was a doorway. What the heck is wrong with my brain? I'm like, where's that doorway? I thought it was like that door over there, but no, it's dead. That scared me. I'm like, why is there an open door? Who's in my house? No, anyways, I just do like this, just between the fingers, just twirling. I can do it much faster, but that's not the point. Or I can do it from the center and just go. Ow, I hit myself in the man boob. Ah! Okay. Jess would laugh at that. She loves it when I hit myself in the man boob. Ow, that actually really hurt. I have sensitive boobs. Okay. This is just a random. I was trying to throw that into the bin over there, but that's fine. I just kind of hit the chair and jumped off. I have a frying pan. Actually, that's pretty hard. Just like no, I'm kidding. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, fist fighting. So I would actually, if you didn't know, when I was younger, I would love to reenact things outside. That's why I learned actually how to. It's how I learned to use weapons. Self-taught myself. If you guys don't know. I never took lessons or anything. I just kind of learned from TMNT. Donnie was like my favorite because he was the smart one with the bow staff. Which, by the way, fun fact: bow staffs were not originally made to basically deal damage to an opponent. They were meant for self-defense, just like any other weapon. But they were not meant for dealing damage to that said opponent. That's why there were no blades attached. That's why there was no like lethal damage thing. The thing was, it was meant to disarm your opponent as well as keep them at a further distance so they cannot get close to you. It was not meant to actually harm your opponent to disarm them. Other weapons were meant to disarm your opponent through inflicting damage. This one was not meant for that. Do you guys know that? Because I learned that the fun way. Research. I already have a bushy bead. Anyways, so yeah, when I was younger, I would fist fight things. Not really, but like, I love having like that melee like, brawler kind of like, what the heck? Oh my god! Wait, go back. No, hair, go back. I want to see that cool hairstyle. Hold on, there's like just one long hair in the. No, I messed it up. There's like one long strand that went down. That's so cool. I like it. Anyways, I love like messing with my hair and seeing what I can do with it. This beard is really itchy actually. Now that I think about it, I need to get it trimmed. I know, right? Beard trimming is like pulling at it, basically. No, okay. I have enough hair up here to do it. Ow. Ow, I actually grabbed it and pulled it. It just slid out of my hand. Ow, that actually hurt, though. Just, like, slip out as you go. That actually really hurt, though. I'm surprised it didn't actually rip out a chunk of hair. Well, anyways. Like, I loved, like, the brawler stance. Like, if you guys have ever seen Sekirei, another anime that's really old and classic, the main character, the main, like, what were they called again? I can't remember what the girls were called that actually were, like, in the whole fight thing. But there are these girls who, like, where they had to all basically battle it out. They were basically a battle royale between a bunch of random people who had these, like, unique powers. And the main one was this fist fighter who was, like, really good at combat and everything. I don't know how else to explain it, but she used her fist instead of, like, an actual weapon, which everyone else used a weapon. She was basically a... Was it brawler class? I can't remember what it was called, but she had, like, a certain class of fighter. What was it? Gosh dang it. I don't know, but anyways, those were like the characters I loved in anime, or like in shows in general. And then all of a sudden I got into the bow staff because of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then I actually another funny story. I learned how to use the bow staff because I thought zombies were gonna take over the world, and then I figured out zombies will never exist till I die probably, which might be by zombies, but who knows? At least no time soon. So, there's no reason for me to continue, except for the fact that it's fun. So I continued practicing because it was just fun for me. Let's use the frying pan for a second. Here, hold on. Okay, it doesn't work as well. I'm trying to do like it's hard for you guys to see. Why is my arm instinctively going further as I record it? Yeah, it doesn't work really well with a frying pan. Oh well. Oh well. That's fine. Generally, I thought it was decided. I'm like, oh, I better not cut my head with this part of the frying pan. Good stuff. I want to point out the reason why I do that is because I can and it doesn't hurt. I have a thick ass head. I could smash a bottle over my head and it wouldn't hurt. I could literally smash a glass bottle over my head and I wouldn't even feel it that bad. When it comes to solid objects that are very, like, thick, like, that one's hard, but it's not, like, it's flat. So, in other words, it can vibrate and, therefore, reducing the amount of force when I hit it. So, basically, it reduces the amount of damage because if you guys don't know how this works, it's basically not, it's a flat object, which means that it has more space for it to move and vibrate and basically, like, shift around, so it lessens the impact. That's how these kind of things work. That was very loud. With like harder objects that are like just a solid pipe or whatever that aren't hollowed out, those things are very hard to do. They hurt like hell. I literally did a stream where I hit objects over my head because they were hollowed out pipes. There was one that I hit that was not hollowed. Oh, that thing hurt. But I can smash like a bottle over my head. I won't even feel it. Like, I'll feel it, but I won't hurt. Just have a thick head. Also, I've smashed my head against things multiple times and actually made it bleed. Never cracked my skull. I know, shocking, right? With my personality, you'd think I'd have some sort of brain damage. But nope. And by the way, I know lots of people who actually have brain damage. And a lot of those people are known to smash things over their heads for the lulz. And I'm just like, guys, are you sure you want to be doing that? They're like, yeah, I can take it. I'm like, okay, I won't stop you. You want to be a badass? Go ahead and be a badass. I can sure do the same thing, but you're even more badass because you've had a bad experience with those objects. They go, hell yeah. My friends are a bunch of lunatics, just like myself. Fun times. We should call ourselves the lunatic. I couldn't think of another word for group that starts with L. Lunatic lobby? No. Lunatic losers? No, we're not losers. We just are awkward. Lunatic. I don't know. I'm out of ideas. But this is not my thinking fest, but I like making it when I'm pretending to think. Aww. Yes. I can make funny faces anytime I want. Yes. I love when I do that, just like the like hair over the eye hairstyle. I actually, believe it or not, that's something I loved. I always wanted to have is like the hair over the eye style. That's probably why I wear dark colors all the time, is because I'm basically always in my goth phase. Hold on, wait. Get out of my house. Oh, I got a better voice. Get out of my house. Okay, that's my normal voice. It's just annoying. Get out of my house, you fiend. I'll stab you with my fork that currently I need to wash. Get off my head. There we go. That works. Anyways, I just realized my pocket has a hole in it. I wouldn't run all day with a hole in a pocket. Yes, I know pockets are supposed to have holes. Don't give me that dad joke. My dad already said that earlier. I have done this before. I've had pockets with just a hole in them. And my dad, I'm just like, Dad, I think my hole has a pocket, or my pocket has a hole in it. He's like, that's how pockets work, son. I'm like, Dad, I'm being serious. It has a hole in the pocket. The pocket is not the hole. It has a hole in that pocket. Anyways, my dad is a bit too much of a old-fashioned memer in that, in other words, he does the dad jokes worse than I do. Cranberry mango, good stuff. I was about to lift it up and I immediately couldn't speak because I was just like, ugh. I love this stuff, by the way. I really do. Also, I love this chocolate that just got me. It's so good. It's coffee and cream. It's so good. By the way, if you guys don't know, I can't drink coffee. Not because it's too much for me. Believe it or not, with my ADHD, it does the exact opposite of giving me energy. Caffeine in general will put me to sleep. Because I actually, what happens is I have a huge burst of energy in an instant, and then it's all gone, so I crash. I crash basically instantly, and you can barely even tell I had a rush, because it's so instant that I just kind of collapse. And I've done this before. I've had I can only drink like a cup of coffee every few days at max. If I drink 2 cups of coffee in one day, I'm screwed. I'm just out. I'm out all day. But when it comes to coffee, chocolate, oof. Similar effect, but luckily not as bad because it's not as much. If I were to eat this whole bar here, this whole huge thing, I'd probably be knocked out for about 5 hours straight, and then just have horrible effects afterwards of the downward spiral of the rush. Also called the aftermath. But for the most part, I don't exactly can't drink coffee. Can't drink anything with a lot of caffeine in it. Soda, on the other hand, I can drink a lot of. Sugar. Anyways, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna have to end this video here because it was a long video and I didn't really want to go this long. It was just an April Fool's video, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I need to get some sleep. I really do have to get my beard shaved though. Nope. I'm at 21%. What the heck am I even doing? My phone's about to die. It's not really. It's charging very slowly. Anyways, I'm in the video here. Jess and I are still dating, okay? We're not broken up yet. Besides, if we broke up, who else would she be able to whip? Never mind. I'm just gonna text her and say that from now on I'm just gonna not get whipped. Oh look, she texted me. Apparently, I'm gonna get whipped anyways. I'm actually not gonna. She told me that the other day. I'm like, hey Jess, can you not whip me this Saturday? I know you're bringing over your whips, because by the way, her whips are at the road place still. And I'm like, can you not whip me as soon as you get your whips? And she goes, fuck that, I'm whipping you. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. And yes, she does own freaking whips. And by the way, they're here now. It's Sunday. No, it's Monday. It's morning of Monday, April the 1st. Hence the April Fool's video. April Fool's. I mean, it is April Fool's right now, but it's like that was the whole video was for an April Fool's joke that kind of like spiraled into a ramble. Like always, I always love to go everywhere there isn't a conversation. Because my conversations are always chaotic. She literally texted me the other day. I should probably pull up the actual text one. I just opened up my phone and went to a random message. Oh wait, it'll show you her phone number. Nope, never mind. You're not looking at her phone number. Never mind, forget I said that. I almost showed you guys Jess's number. Because when I look at my messages, you can actually see her number at the top of the screen. So no, you guys cannot see her number. Nice try though. You almost tricked me. I'm too smart for, I guess, myself in this case. Never mind. I almost tricked myself. You guys didn't trick me. I'm just too smart for myself. I'm smarticles. I'm smart. S-M-R-T. Anyways. But yeah, she had texted me. Maybe I'll... No, I don't want to have to blur it out because I don't know how to do that yet. I'm not good at editing yet. My editor quit. In other words, my Boxlight buddy left. Yeah, I actually lost Boxlight. I didn't lose him. He was thrown out by the people at my old place. I hate you old people. Not old people. I don't hate old people. I just hate the people at my old place. Good enough. They're old. They're ancient. They're old people. How dare they be old? Okay, they're actually about my age. Which was kind of annoying for me. Because they had no clue how creative my mind is. And them getting rid of my prized box buddy. How dare they? You will be missed. But it will not be forgotten. Anyways, yeah, if you guys can't tell, I've had a lot of sugar. And it's like 3 a.m. probably by now. I'm gonna look. 3:28, or 3:26, never mind. It's been way longer than that. Oops. But yeah, April Fools. Jess and I are still... That was a weird yawn. I've never projected in that way. That's so weird. Anyways, I've never actually even done that when I'm yawning. I'm not kidding. That was a new sound for me. But she texted me basically saying a few days ago, saying that when she gets her whip, she's whipping me because that's the reason why she's moving them here. Yeah, she's pretty dang kinky. Actually, believe it or not, she is not as much as me. Oh no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're both stupidly kinky. Maybe I should just shut up and end the video. Nah, yeah, that's a good idea. Anyways, Jess and I are still together, still living in the same house. She's not dating anyone else, but apparently he was in on it too because she had told him that he was going to say that in case I freaked out, which I'm not going to freak out. He's my friend, I don't care. I mean, I destroyed, but I mean, she wants to date him, she can date him. I mean, I can't really get in her way. And he's better looking than me, and he's more of a ladies' man than me. And he has a cooler name than me. His name's more rare than Jake. It's a common name. He's better than me at everything except for Halo. I crush him at Halo. Oh, he cannot get snipes for the life of him. Anyways, that's for a later video. Maybe I'll go against him in Halo someday. Once I get my streams up on D-Live. No, I don't know when that's going to be. It'll be soon, hopefully. But I don't think he's going to be playing. He doesn't play online. He just has like a local kind of thing. He doesn't actually do it online. He doesn't have Xbox Gold. I don't technically either, but I can get it. He just doesn't ever want to get it. But yeah, I'm going to end the video and probably go to sleep. Bye, everyone.